Hello, everybody. Dave Neal here, stand-up comic and host of Bachelor Nation News. How my buttheads doing out there? You guys doing all right? Everyone hanging in there on this casual Friday. We've got a video, a lot to get to in this video. Rachel, Lindsay calling out Chris Harrison in their quote-unquote friendship. Her quotes, not mine. We'll get into it. But first, let's discuss this video I just released earlier this morning. Now, I released this video, and here's how it started. I'm going to play the first 2 seconds. Hello, buttheads. Dave, that's it. Hello, buttheads, right? And then I get a message from Sherry. Hey, we love you, Sherry. We're cracking an egg to make an omelet. Sherry says, left you a voicemail in response to the opening line of this video. And then let's play her voicemail here, right? We like representation. Here's Sherry's voicemail here. We received right after my video this morning.
Hey there, fellow Rhode Islander. Sherry in Delaware. Since when did we all become buttheads?
This morning.
I mean, geez, man, did you wake up on the wrong side of the bed this morning or what? That doesn't sound like you. It's kind of rude. Jeez. Hope your day gets better. Maybe take a sweet pill or something. Anyway, take care. Bye-bye.
Now, Sherry, that's not fair. I'm giving up sugar, okay? You triggered me telling me to take a sweet pill. I would love to take a sweet pill. I would eat sweet pills all day long. Now, of course, Sherry, what you didn't realize is that this is from The Bachelor in Paradise this summer. Here is another 2-second clip.
Hey, butthead.
There it is, folks. Hey, butthead. All right, we're all buttheads today. In the comment section, say hi to your favorite butthead, all casual Dave. All right, so here's what Rachel Lindsay shared on her Instagram yesterday. Nothing worse than a performative friendship, and I've had plenty of those. That's true, isn't it? There is nothing worse than someone not showing you their true colors. Which, by the way, a recent villain has reached out. I'm not saying who. A recent villain of the last several seasons has reached out to me with receipts. Oh boy, this feels like it needs X-Files music here. Oh, wrong one. This feels like it needs X-Files. Oh, wrong one. This feels like it needs X-Files. What the hell? There it is. A lot of buttons. A recent villain has reached out to me saying that their friend showed their true colors and sent somebody damning evidence as to why they are a villain. And that information was not supposed to be out there. So anyway, we'll get into that in another video. More coming later. But with this story, Rachel Lindsay says, seems as if friending me publicly and on social media was performative, like the posting of that black square in the listening and learning televised apology. As his friend, I am happy that he no longer has to pretend in this new chapter of his life. Who could she be talking about? I have no idea. Oh, Chris Harrison? It's absolutely Chris Harrison? Yeah. So, obviously, posting a black square was in response to the Black Lives Matter movement here. That was the whole bit. A lot of comics have this bit like, when do you take down the black square? You know what I mean? Like, you put it up when you know, what's the deal with, you know what I mean? It's a whole stupid thing. And of course here, he apologizes on Good Morning America and says they're friends and then unfollows. The old great unfollowing, Brendan Moraes. He's knows something about that. A weird year in 2021. Van Lathan says, Soup Kitchen, you hear this? So Van Lathan refers to Chris Harrison as Soup Kitchen because once he was fired, the joke was, now you have to go to the Soup Kitchen, which of course, thanks to his power attorney, Brian Friedman, he received probably $8 to $9 million payout, which we initially reported at $70 million. But hey, what do we know about money? You know what I mean? My net worth is join the Patreon. That's my net worth. Join the Patreon. All right. So anyway, come on with the tea, Big Rach. Cannot wait till I get my copy. So if you're gonna sell books, you need to sell tea. That's how it works. A book without tea ain't a book. You got to put the D in there. So that's what she does. So let's just go to her on the podcast, her podcast released today, January 21st, 2022, where she just mentions her book. So we'll go to this part and then we'll play after this some of your comments and a few other things.
Miss me with that.
Rachel's book.
Coming out January 25th, Tuesday. If you haven't already pre-ordered, please pre-order. You can do it at the link in my bio on social media or wherever you get books. Barnes & Nobles, Walmart, Target, Amazon, wherever. The audio version is out now. You can get that too. If you already have it, go get it for somebody else. I'm talking a lot.
Guys,
I'm talking a lot in this book.
You guys, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm serious. I'm calling upon the thought warriors right here. I need all of the thought warriors to get a copy of the book. And when you get the copy of the book, I need you to post that you got it. Because if all of our thought warriors get a copy of the book, okay, I want everyone to get a copy of the book. We might be fucking with the New York Times bestseller list.
We might get it.
All right, need you guys go out there and get a copy of the book.
So I'm not. People are asking me. They're like, "Do you want to be New York Times bestseller?" I don't want. Like, I'm just so proud that I put a book together. That it's like that I was honest and I pushed myself in ways I never have before. I'm happy that it's here. And I don't want to make a list define me. You know what I mean? Because I'm proud of what happens regardless. And I just want people to go get it.
So as we know, the New York Times bestseller list is always been a coveted list because as soon as you're on it, you can always say like, hey, coming up, we have Rachel Lindsay, a New York Times bestseller. You know, it's kind of a thing. But you can buy your way onto the list. You know, the bestseller list is basically how many books were sold or pre-sold for your, you know, whatever you're selling. We know Hannah Brown is on the New York Times best-selling list, which is fine. That's fine. She also got the asterisk. Hannah Brown got the asterisk, which the asterisk means like, look, we can't verify who bought these books, which is okay. You could have a book tour and you want to buy 10,000 copies of your book. Absolutely. Will Hannah Brown be passing out copies of her book for, at Secret Santas the rest of her life? Maybe. Who knows? Or maybe she sold those all. It doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. But the point is, Rachel Lindsay saying, you know what? F the list. Who cares? Just get a copy, you know?
Because I really think that they'll get to see a different side of me. And each essay stands alone, which is what I love. It's not like, when I was 5, I did this, and 10 this. Like, you can skip around, read how you want to read. So, you know, just get it, because I just think it's really great.
Now, if anyone, now, I don't know if you guys know this. Let's go to Jason Tartick's page, by the way. I wasn't prepared to do this, but let's go to Jason Tartick's page. He has been speaking about writing a book himself, and he uses a ghost writer, and they all do. Everyone in Bachelor Nation uses a ghost writer. So he said he was going to get this 1, 2, 3, or 4, the copies of his new book. And I said you should do number 4, but maybe put me in the background. Just to sell an extra 3 copies to my parents. But anyway, the point is that they use ghostwriters. They pay someone $50,000 or whatever the cost is, and then they call them, they get the transcriptions and all that. I don't know this, but if there's anyone I had to bet didn't use a ghostwriter, it would be Rachel Lindsay. But we don't know that for sure, so, you know, who knows? We'll have to find out.
Just get it.
And as for me,
all right, so that's all she had to say about her book. She said, just get it. And then they get into other topics we don't need to cover here. So here's Chris Harrison. He has just canceled anything that's Bachelor related. I don't blame him for that. He's moving on. He's no longer part of the franchise. It's a divorce. Why have photos of your ex up there, you know, with their better looking, younger Jesse Palmer? Like, you know what I mean? Like, why put yourself through that? So there he is. He's finally gotten rid of them and all that jazz. Here are some of your comments. I'm going to share with you guys what I believe to be, you know, now Rachel Lindsay is a very controversial figure in Bachelor Nation. I don't think she should be, but knowing how some people are triggered by talks of race, you know, again, this is going to sound horrifying, but I can't tell you how many comments don't make it on, but people go, what do you mean? Everyone's got equal votes. We're all, you know, they say this and you go, no. That's not where the country is. The more we don't address our problems, and sure, maybe other countries don't address their problems, but if we're going to pride ourselves of being the land of the free, we need to be the land of the free for all, not just for the people who, well, make America great again. Great for who is the question. How about for everybody? Different colors, indigenous populations, genders. How about across the board? Everyone feels like they've got a place in society that treats them like a basic human. And I don't think Rachel Lindsay has ever asked for anything more than that. So we made this video a couple days ago. Rachel opens up about Chris Harrison firing. Here are a few of the comments. How would you like it if she took your livelihood away to gain popularity for herself? Not cool. And now that was referencing me. I don't think Rachel Lindsay did that. I don't think she took Chris Harrison's livelihood away. She interviewed him. The audience responded. That's really it. She didn't put any fuel on that fire. In fact, she was, if anything, she just kind of let him speak his words. Sealy Girl said she needs to go away. Her 15 minutes are long over. Ugh. Hate it when people post this. 15 minutes are long over. She's been around for so long. She's so far past her. 15 minutes are for people that like had a viral video because they had yelled at a barista. You know what I mean? Rachel Lindsay's 15 minutes are they're not going anywhere. Next comment. What most white people fail to realize is we as BIPOC, let me make this smaller so you guys can see it. We as BIPOC people don't actually want to have to speak up about getting discriminated against like broken records and be labeled as troublemakers. I'd really love to live by the sea and paint, but here we are, and it's not our fault that we have to advocate for ourselves to be treated like humans. Amen. Next comment. Well, I don't think she should receive death threats, but she is the reason he got fired, and I'd never buy her book. Will someone buy Rachel Lindsay's book in Sharon's honor? Chris Harrison, in the response, Chris Harrison lost a job was his own doing. His own stupidity did it for him. Now, I've talked about this where I feel like Chris Harrison was defending the company that ended up firing him. But with all that said, he had done this so many years in a row that it was going to catch up to him. He defended why they didn't have in ethnicity or more of a diverse cast in the past. He had done all these things time and again, and like I guess it was his own stupidity that he didn't read the room, that this was not the conversation or the direction he should be going. And again, there's probably people on the producer level in The Bachelor who were equally complicit in pushing the PR narrative. And Chris Harrison probably took the fall for others, but that's why he got paid $8 or $9 million, because they just wanted him to go away because he created such a skid mark on the underpants of Bachelor. Chris kept talking over her. He kept talking and defending what happened. Rachel barely got a word in, and he kept going. It's his own fault. Chris is the reason Chris got fired. I don't think Rachel will lose any sleep if you don't buy her book. It's true. I don't think she will. So anyway, folks, just a few, we'll probably get more snippets of excerpts of the book. We'll discuss them with you guys. There'll be plenty of information coming in. Make sure to hit the subscribe button, like this video, preferably 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, or 15 times. If you want to like it 19 times, I won't stop you. Just make it an odd number. And you can follow me on Instagram at DNeals. I just posted a new stand-up clip from an open mic in front of 4 people. If you want to hear what a joke sounds like in front of 4 people, there it is. Instagram at DNeals. And of course, I appreciate all the phone calls. You guys have a great weekend. Don't do anything I wouldn't do and then some, which is a favorite quote of mine from a high school professor. And everyone, be a good butthead out there. We'll talk to you in a little bit. Bye, guys.